So let's connect the dots. Elon Musk buys Twitter, claiming it's about free speech. But what happens next? He silences critics, reinstates controversial voices, and reshapes the platform to fit his vision. Now, reports suggest he's buying TikTok, or eyeing it up at least, a platform that's already been accused of influencing global narratives.
The richest man in the world is eyeing a possible purchase of TikTok as its January 19th sale deadline quickly approaches. TikTok parent ByteDance would likely look for a sum of $40 to $50 billion for the U.S. operations of the hit app, Wedbush analyst Dan Ives wrote in a Tuesday note to clients.
So what's the end game here? Is Musk, along with his allies like Peter Thiel and Donald Trump, attempting to create an American version of China's centralized control? A system where the platforms shaping our culture and politics are controlled by a select few. China's government controls its narrative through technology, surveillance, censorship, and propaganda. It's a system that ensures one story dominates: the government. Now let's look at Musk. He's not a politician, but he's more powerful than most. He owns Twitter, Tesla, SpaceX, and now potentially TikTok, platforms that influence how we communicate, travel, and even dream about the future. Musk claims he's a champion of free speech, but what does free speech mean when one man controls the megaphone? Here's the irony. During the pandemic, many, usually on the right, accused Bill Gates and George Soros of trying to control the world. They were seen as the villains in countless conspiracy theories. But now, some of those same voices are cheering for Elon Musk, a man who's literally buying the tools to control public discourse. Why the sudden shift? Is it because Musk frames himself as an outsider, fighting the establishment, or is it something deeper? Let's talk about Musk's allies. Peter Thiel, a Silicon Valley billionaire and self-proclaimed libertarian, has openly praised authoritarianism. In his essay, The Education of a Libertarian, he wrote that democracy and freedom might not be compatible. Then there's Donald Trump, whose presidency redefined the relationship between politics and media. Together, this trio represents a new kind of power, one that blends technology, politics, and narrative control. Some might call it a cabal. Others might see it as a network of influence. But whatever you call it, their goals are clear. Control the platforms, control the conversation, control the future. Could this be the beginning of an American version of China's model? A system where dissenting voices are silenced and the narrative is carefully curated by a few powerful individuals. What's most alarming is how quickly this shift is happening and how easily it's being justified. Musk's fans say he is saving free speech, but is he really? Or is he creating a system where he decides what free speech looks like? I'm not saying Musk is building a dystopian empire, but what if he is? What if this isn't about freedom at all, but about creating a system where a small group of people decide what we see, hear, and believe? And here's the big question. Are we okay with that? What do you think? Is Musk fighting for freedom, or is he building something far more dangerous? Let me know in the comments below. Because one thing's for sure, the story of Musk, Thiel, and their vision for the future is far from over.